Hello there. Well, today I'm doing some coarse fishing on a little river that's only 10 minutes away from me, and it might be one of my last trips for a month or two because I'm going to have a new hip next week, so we'll see how I get on after that. Anyway, it's a lovely day and I'm only here for a couple of hours. I think it'll be a good year for blackberries by the look of that bush. Now here's me sitting down on my new seat. I'm not really a sitting down fisherman, but because of my hip I'm taking it easy today, but I won't be here long. I like to move on to another pool. Just look at this pink campion here to the right. It really does look beautiful. Now I'm heading for one of the larger pools on the river. It's quite a long pool and it's fairly deep, and I'm going to see what I'm going to get here. Well, actually I was very lucky. The first cast I've caught a lovely perch. Now, I haven't caught one quite as big as this for a little while. I didn't weigh it, but it feels a good well over a pound, maybe a pound and a half. Lovely fish. Anyway, the banks are quite high here, so I'm lowering it back into the water in the net. I don't like to keep fish out of the water for any more than necessary. And it does feel quite heavy on the end of that long landing net. Ah, there he goes. And then I cast again and I catch another perch, a lot smaller, very pretty little thing in very good condition, and then I catch a roach which was also in good condition, and finally in this pool I catch a gudgeon, which is a lovely pretty fish. Now it's not a river that's fished very much, as you can see from the undergrowth. You hardly, if you meet another fisherman, it's a fairly rare occasion. There's a lot of the river that is still even wilder. Oh, I can see there's some hazelnuts on this tree. I think it might be a good year for hazelnuts as well. Now the only drawback to me of this little stream is that you can hear a motorway. It's nearly a mile away, but it's not the most tranquil river. But a lot of people don't notice it, but I do like tranquility, and it's one of those rare things now. You don't find many places in England. Now this is one of the few places on this river that you can actually get down onto the river, be it the river level, and I think there's a rather nice little pool under that run there where that log is lying over the top of the river. I'm ledgering with a very light ledger, and just letting no float, just letting the ledger roll down over the gravel, and I catch a little trout. So that'll just sort of complete my day's fishing, really. There he goes. Now there's quite a lot of Himalayan balsam on this stream, which is it's got a very pretty flower, but it's very invasive and will block out all other vegetation, so I think it will have to be removed one day. Now as I walk back to the car, I have another find which is very interesting. You don't often get a chance to see something like this close up, and it's a dead mole. I think it must have been killed when they cut the hayfield next door, but you don't often get a chance to look at this interesting creature. Enormous great front paws, you can't see his eyes, beautiful coat. They are wonderful little creatures. There's a pity this one got killed. I think they're very highly strung, so it doesn't take much to kill them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video and some of the views along the riverbank. If you did, please click a like and maybe subscribe so you can see another video later. Goodbye for now.